what do you think of these Operation Dudula fans and members who like to say that before apartheid, during apartheid, before 1994, there was no foreigners in South Africa. Black people used to own shops. Black people used to own tuck shops, spaza shops. They used to own their businesses and all that. What do you think of that?
I think, first of all, that's a lie for them to say there were no foreigners before that and black people used to own everything.
Like black South
Yeah, black
Africans.
South Africans.
Mhm.
If black South African used to own puzzle shop and stuff like that, where are they?
Yeah, like where are they?
Yeah,
So they are saying they used to own spaza shops during apartheid.
apartheid. And we all know that's a lie. Like black people were.
Even if it's the truth, but like so apartheid ended and then we got freedom, but the spaza shops died. Then what freedom did we get? We got freedom to destroy our own spaza
Spaza
shops,
shops.
our own businesses, our own economies,
Mm-hmm.
like township economy. Because now it's foreigners who have tapped in, Indians, Pakistanis taking over. Then they're saying, no, these guys must go. Because during apartheid, we used to have this.
Yeah.
You guys are referencing apartheid, that we used to have spaza shops during apartheid.
You must be crazy.
You can't even say maybe last week. Apartheid.
Apartheid. Yeah.
And these people are saying, most of them, during apartheid, they used to be nice for black people, black South Africans before foreigners.
They are lying. This is all a lie. I feel like they're just trying to appeal to South Africans, like South Africans for today can see that the government has failed us, right? Most of South Africans are frustrated. There's no jobs, there's crime, women are being killed. So they're just appealing to South Africans saying that these problems were brought by foreigners.
Or they want a justification to prove that their hatred for foreigners.
Yeah. And then in a way they're trying to say that we had jobs. Now because foreigners are here, that's why there's a high unemployment rate. There was no crime before. Now that foreigners are here, there's crimes like that. I feel like that's what they're trying to do.
Nah, man, these people are clownish.
Yeah.
During apartheid. And these people claim they're old. They say, as we are old, we're here in apartheid. During apartheid, we used to own spaza shops. Aren't you guys the same guys who told us that during apartheid it was tough for black people? Today you want to tell us it was nice because you want to justify your hatred towards Zimbabweans. You want to tell us during apartheid it was nice. You were having a spaza shop. You were having businesses during which businesses were black people having during apartheid? Which opportunities were black people having during apartheid?
Exactly.
Like, you guys are trying to rewrite the history. Which one is it? Which history is it if you are trying to tell us as you are young? Because, hey, you young people, you don't know the history. During apartheid, black people used to own spaza shops. Today, foreigners took spaza shops. It was nice for black South Africans. Didn't you say it was not nice? There was apartheid. Black people were racist. White people were racist. The government was racist, was oppressing black people. Which one is it? You can't have one and also have the other one at the same time.
One has to be true, one has to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like now they're trying to confuse people now. Like, what was happening during apartheid, Bafetu? It was nice, like it was nice. There was no foreigners. Or white people, it was not nice. Which one is it?
I don't know.
Yeah, because these people is nothing born at themselves. They're confused.
Don't know. I feel like they're just trying to rewrite the history to suit their own agenda.
Nah, they're trying so hard to come up with their own things. Man.
Yeah.
And it's not working.
And in a way, maybe they want votes from South Africans.
But it's not working. Nobody believes these guys, No, nobody believes them when they say during apartheid it was nice. Black South Africans used to own spaza shops. We all know that's a lie. It was not nice. Yeah, maybe black South Africans used to own a spaza shop, Ekasi Lapa. But the question is,
Wow.
like, why did black people? Pala, nobody will tell you why black people stopped, like South Africans, why they stopped owning spaza shops. They won't tell you. All they
Hmm.
can say, we used to own them. Like,
Ah,
what happened then?
now you should actually be owning more bigger spaza shop
Because
because now we are
there's freedom
free.
now. There's
Yeah, there's
freedom now.
freedom now.
People have money now.
People have money now,
But what do you
more
know?
opportunities now. You shouldn't be owning a small mukuku's puzzle shop now as a black person if you claim that you had a puzzle shop
During
during
apartheid, the
apartheid.
toughest days. Me was talk during apartheid.
Exactly. Because I think during apartheid, people were just fleeing from one country to the other.
Nah, it was not like that. People were here in South Africa. There
But
was
that's
people in South Africa. There is families that used to own spaza shops. But me, I don't want the conversation to be lost in apartheid. The conversation should be about what happened to the South African spaza shops.
yes.
Ziphelele kuphi?
Mm-hmm.
Because you can't just complain that you used to own it and not explain what happened to it. So you are saying what happened to it is that the foreigners came, the Pakistanis came. So how did you allow Pakistanis to take
Over
over
your own job.
your spaza shops and your industry? So if you allowed them to take over your own industry, whose fault is it? Is it their fault or your fault? That question these guys don't want to answer because they will realize it's their fault. They failed to compete with these guys. They failed to compete. Ama-Pakistani came, bewabahleka bahamba ngamabhaki selling blankets. Bathi, hey, lezi sithengisa ama-blanket, yeah. Now they sell blankets in big shops everywhere in the whole world.
Now they're no more working.
Now you're jealous now. And sawahleki. Now you're jealous now.
That's crazy.
Now they're jealous. Now they're saying they must go. We used to own this.
How?
We used to sell blankets. Blankets could be my faith. Like we used to sell blankets during apartheid.
Like as we mentioned before, right? That you mentioned that they were selling blankets, like walking from house to house. Now they own. They sell blankets in bigger stores. Like same as a South African, if you were selling, if you had a small puzzle shop, now you should be having like a
big
supermarket. It should be a supermarket now.
Then black people today have nothing compared to before.
Nah, they are lying, man.
When you look at before, even our parents, life was nice for them.
Yeah.
They managed to buy houses. Our generation is like, hey, will we even buy houses?
For real, because the money is, the
will
economy is so
buy cars? Because
things are so expensive.
But it's crazy, man. These people must not cover lies here.
During
apartheid, there was no foreigners and black people used to own everything.
That's crazy.
Do
you think like people from Mozambique and Zimbabwe, like during apartheid, they were actually here, like they flee?
No, they didn't flee. They were here. They were here working in the mines, working in the factories.
Yes,
it's not a new thing.
In the mines.
These people coming here, they've always been here working. But there was even a time where there was never a South Africa, like South Africa, as in like the way you see it in the map.
Oh yeah.
There was a time where a place was called Transvaal. A place was called in the Cape. When they say the Cape, they are mentioning the Northern Cape, the Western Cape, Eastern Cape. That whole place is just called the Cape. But here in Natal, so with a part of Natal, it was also including a part of Mpumalanga.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, say Natal, but in Eswatini, there was a place. Eswatini also used to take a piece of Mpumalanga. It becomes a part of Eswatini. That's why in Mpumalanga there's people who speak Isiswati. So there was a time where there was never provinces. There was a time where there was never countries. So these things are new, and people don't know. Hence, they were asking, during apartheid, what? Foreigners used to come here, and it was not hard for foreigners to come here during apartheid. Yeah. They would come. life, work in the mines for the apartheid government and be enslaved like you. The apartheid, when they saw foreigners, they saw a black person like you. Even today, white people, when they see you as a black Mozambican, Zimbabwean, or South African, they see black. They don't see South African what.
We
It was
all
same like
the
that
same.
during apartheid. I was like that. So I don't know what these people are talking about.
And
that foreigners were not there.
And I think many Mozambicans, they're working in the mines.
Yeah,
Like
they're working in the mines. Hence, even today, when you realize a lot of Zamazamas, there are Mozambicans, guys from Lesotho, the ones still busy stealing gold down there. Because they know how they know their way around it. Because they are the ones who've been working it.
Wow.
They are the ones who've been building the infrastructure in South Africa. These foreigners building these buildings for the apartheid government. The roads. Building. Of course, even a few or some South Africans during apartheid were hired. But Mozambicans also, they were working for the apartheid government in South Africa. They were building South Africa, building buildings. You see these beautiful buildings, you think they were built just by black South Africans? No.
Nah, that's crazy.
They were built by plenty of... Some of these buildings, they are older than South Africa. They named Republic of South Africa.
Because there were nobodies.
Because the name, the Republic of South Africa was invented now in the 60s. Then it was called the Republic of South Africa. Before that, it was called something else. And before that, something else, it was called something else. They can change the name now when they call... They can exclude Limpopo and exclude Mpumalanga. And then they close off Limpopo and Mpumalanga and they call it something else. And then people are going to act like Mpumalanga and Limpopo was never part of this South Africa.
Wow.
They will be ignorant even to that history. They will say, no, we don't need the frontline state history.
Yeah, that's crazy. That shows how ignorant people are.
People need to go and study history. You know, history in high school is the most... That subject is like...
The most underrated.
Yeah, when you do it back
the most underrated.
History, science. And then you go into politics, you realize politics, if you don't know history, people are going to question your politics.
People will be like, you're doing history, and then they are laughing at you like, who still wants to know about the history of South Africa, man?
Look now, frontline state colonialism. Colonialism. Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe. But it is what it is, man.
Anyways, guys, thank you for watching up until the end. Catch me on my next video. Peace.